Hello and welcome to another FIFA 21 video. I'm ALD Dino, better known as Dino. I play a lot of FIFA 21 and I've just started making some YouTube videos. What I wanted to do today was have a look at preparing you guys for the start of FIFA 22 with something that is overlooked by a lot of players actually. They get round to the launch of new sort of objectives and then start thinking, oh, we better build a silver squad. So what I've done, I've put a couple of silver squads together for you to have a look at, and I would suggest that these players would make a good addition to your club early days of FIFA 22 when it's launched. And we'll set you up with a silver squad that you can do the objectives with right throughout FIFA 22. And you may even get lucky with some of the icon swaps as well, that these two squads normally do come into play and allow you to complete two of the icon tokens at once. So I'm going to start with looking at a couple of the squads. And the first one we've got here is a silver Argentinian squad. Now I realise that some of these players could end up being transferred or moved around. The nice thing about the fact that you are building a squad with one country, the chances are they do tend to stick to their playing positions that they're in. You might get a right midfielder move to right wing or something along those kind of lines, but generally speaking these players are there or thereabouts and should give you enough chemistry to go forward and start playing games with them. This is a 100% chemistry team. The reason it's not showing us that is because there's no loyalty in place yet or manager, but an Argentinian manager would soon put pay to that for you. So let's have a look through this first team. So we've got Ledesma in goal, plays in the Spanish league. Good goalkeeper, 6'1", nice height. So he's worth getting as soon as you can in the game. Centre back here, 75 pace, which is pretty good for a centre back, and that's Carrasco. He currently plays in the Argentinian First Division. And then you've got Medina, who plays in the French League for Racing Club Lens. And then at left back, you've got Rafael Delgado. And then at right back, you've got Salazar. If you wanted to put right backs in as your centre backs or left backs, but both of these are right backs. There's a couple here for you. Good player. Again, they're going to be stay back while attacking anyway. 88 pace, 65 defending. And then you've got another high attacking, low defensive work rate right back, who really is more of a right winger. That's where he tends to apply his trade at the moment. However, he make a good centre back on stay back while attacking. So there's a couple of options there for you guys that like to play with left back and right back in centre back positions. We've got Urzi on the left wing. Then on the right midfield, we've got Augusto Solari, again plays in the Spanish league. CDM, good box-to-box midfielder. Stamina perhaps could be improved here, but again, you're hopeful that the players that you come up against are going to quit after hopefully you've scored the first goal. Fernandez at cam or central midfield, 4-4-2 set up here as we always tend to do. We've got two strikers here, both of which have 5-star weak foots actually. We've got Romero, who plays in the Eredivisie, and we've got Fernandez. Again, not a bad striker at all. 5-star weak foot, as I've already said, and plays in the Liga Professional de Football. But he's easy enough to find by putting in his details. Nicolas is his first name. So that's your Argentinian squad. There's a couple of other players in here as well that I've just put on the bench. Again, just if you wanted to swap things around a little bit, or the players in the team perhaps are not quite as available at the start of FIFA 22. A couple of other options, but you get the gist of it. So something you really want to be doing is building out these silver teams right at the start of FIFA. So now we're going to have a look at a Brazilian squad that I've put together. This is very, very similar to the team that I've used right from the start of FIFA 21. I've gone with a Brazilian team, and again, obviously we've got a bit lucky with the icon swaps. We haven't had to buy any of these players in, and what I've done is, as I've picked them up untradeable, I've sold the tradable players and actually made a fairly decent profit on them because timing was just right. But these players don't tend to drop in value too much. You can pick them up quite reasonable at the start of the game. So in goal, 6'4", Renan Ribeiro. Good goalkeeper, 6'4", plays in the Portuguese League NOS. We've got João Jesus. Most of you will be very familiar with him. High defensive work rate, stay back while attacking, good pace. Alongside him, we've got Robson Bamboo, playing in the Liga Talents, Ligue 1 in the French league. At left back, we've got Ailton. And at right back, we've got Dodo. Good defender, actually. I've enjoyed using him throughout FIFA 21. And then on the left midfield, Dalbert. He plays in the French league as well. There's a few players in the French league. And then we've got Hamilton, who plays on the right midfield, 91 pace. Reasonable strength and stamina. Again, you're hopeful that you're going to be able to score the first goal. Golden goal hopefully will be in play for a lot of players on FIFA. I think the community is fairly good this year. Danilo in central midfield, reasonable box-to-box midfielder, 3-star weak foot, but reasonable stats across the board. Pace could do with a bit of an improvement, but again, these aren't long haul players. You're hopeful that you're not going to have to be using them throughout the whole 90 minutes. 4-star skill moves for Paulinho. A lot of you have probably used him as well. He plays in the German league. We've got 2 strikers, Anderson Lopez. Nice pace, that's why I've selected him. 4-star, 4-star. Could improve his finishing and his shot power. You could use a chem style to do that, but you're fairly hopeful that you're going to be able to get an early goal. And you've got Edgar Junior, who again I've used throughout the whole of FIFA 21. I found that he finds the back of the net on a regular basis. 4-star weak foot. I've found that his left foot is as good as his right in game, or has been this last FIFA. So there you go, you've got 2 teams there. There's a couple of other players here. Miriku, who's got 4-star weak foot as well. Slightly better stamina, finishing shot power not too bad, sprint speed 87. He would get a +4 on that with if he was actually in your team there on the starting team. Romarinho, now you guys have probably used him because he got an upgraded card as a cam. Good player. The only downside I found with him was the 3-star weak foot. Didn't really work when you played him in a more central role, when you adjusted the tactics. And Guilherme, who again, good pace. If you wanted to swap him out in the right midfield, yeah, feel free to do so. So there's a couple of options on the bench for you there as well. So there you go. So you've got 2 silver teams to be getting on with at the start of FIFA 22. I would suggest that you build these out as quick as you can, and hopefully they'll give you a good start with some of the objectives that we see, and you'll enjoy the start of FIFA 22. Until then, it's goodbye from me, and all I've got to say to you is, let's go.